What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to Talos Principle. So now we have to create a new admin account because we got the password wrong. I'm curious actually if whichever password we entered would have been wrong, or whether we had to create a new admin account anyway. Really quite interesting. So now we have to pass a response thing to make sure that we're not a bot. We are not a bot, we are a human being. Well, we are a human being. Whoever we are, we're not. Which is... Hold on. There is a third person view for this. Oh, which I can't get into because we're in the thing. I'll show you in a second. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Begin certification. Do not give me math. What is your subjective reaction to this? It's a face. What best describes a person? A human being, a being of negative entropy, problem-solving system, a citizen, a rational animal. Human being. You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveller. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you are not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do? Offer half the water, ignore him, kill him and collect his blood in a flask for later. Oh my god. Offer all the water, ask what you're doing in the desert. Offer half the water. Part 1 of the certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when Part 2 has been generated. Press any key to exit. Okay. Ian EML. From Frank Negatai to Miles Negatai, Dan Negatai. Subject: Ian. My first day of at the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe we're just kidding about letting me work there. Maybe they were just... Oh god, I cannot read. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Yeah. What? Wait, who has a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum? Who the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Ian. Oh. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Ah, okay. Dr. Sarabai shows up smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the institute was founded, she says. Inan, Iapen, Inanopo. It all sounded stupid, but we didn't just want to call it Ian because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. So we're officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. Hey, don't hate against the geeks, man. Open Talos Principle. Whether it is true that the Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was a creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze, and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert ichor, such as was ichor such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of the liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If, then, a machine may have all the properties of man, and act as a man while driven only by ingenious plan of its construction, and the interaction of its materials, according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. God, I cannot read today. My mouth, my brain, and my eyes are just in different places. They're not working together. It could be that I'm very tired as well. That could be the other reason. Okay. I've even got a cup of tea to try and give me sugar and wake me up, but that doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, it's all chill here. It's not professional at all. Not that any of my videos have ever been professional, but whatever. Note 1. A novel's first sentence. Fucking fly. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery. Though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science-fictional novus at the core of the narrative at face value, we should... Corrupted. Note 2. Having no inner knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we were told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited sense tell us. Order numbers, social reality, belief, and objective reality matter come into conflict. When, in chapter 16, A Second Awakening in the Kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on the something. Note 4. A more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of something. Athena analysis. Isn't that what I've just read? Yes, it is. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay. So, after all that shitty reading by me, so yeah, you do have the third person, which is weird and odd. I can't see the front of me. I can sort of catch a glimpse, but it doesn't really work. And you go over the left shoulder, but that's it. But I prefer the first person view, actually. It's a lot better. Okay, what in the world is this? Is this going to take me somewhere?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule. Write letters to the future so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Okay, so it was a note. We've got another island over there. An island over there. So these places seem to be very explorable as well, which is quite nice. You see the whole world that was created. I'm sure there's possibly going to be secrets somewhere. There's got to be. There's got to be. You wouldn't leave the open world open like this and not have secrets. That's the whole point of it being open. To have secrets. Not that I can find any at the moment. They're all hidden away. No. Doesn't seem to be anything on the beach. There was that terminal, but yeah, I'm not going to be doing any reading for a while yet. Yeah, that terminal was there. Okay. How about we get on with some puzzle solving? First puzzle. How to get back in... Oh, here we go. That was your first puzzle, and I've now passed it. Okay. Ooh. Suicide mission. Well, I don't want a bloody suicide mission. Okay, that is our piece. Oh, I see. That's why it's a suicide mission. Because as soon as you turn that on, that turns on the turret. And there's a glowing bollock. behind there. Right. So that's one jammer. Which we can use to jam that. Does this instantly open that? No, that turns on that. But why would you turn that on? That would seem a bit redundant, really. Alright. I need that. So maybe shove off. How quickly can we get past him? Ah! Crap. We can't. Would he fire at him? I don't think he would. Let's test. It's all about testing. Right. Do that. Turn you on. Ooh. Okay. That worked. I wasn't expecting it to because I thought that...
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Of course the choices are my own. This isn't a bloody Twitch stream. I haven't got hundreds of people shouting down on my neck. Shouting in my ear going, oh, do this, do that, do the other. Oh, all you need to do is just do this. What was this one? Hall of Windows. Hall of something. Hall and Pace. Hail and Pace. Oh. That's stupid and odd and no idea. Alright. So you obviously can't get through there. You can jam at that. Take you. What is through here? Then it's a case of doing this one. So nothing to blow us up. Nothing to kill us. Is there a spare jammer anywhere? No spare jammer. No spare mama jammer. No, it's not, is it? Ooh, hold on. Hold on a second. I think we've got it.
What? What is your favorite color?
Oh, I see. Right. It stopped. Because, yeah. Because it was trying to fire through the barrier, and that's it couldn't because the jamming signal was. I get it. Boom. One more. Nice. Oh wait, no jammer. I need you to get out. There we go. Sweet. One done. Or two done. It's L that way. I did see a QR code. Where did I see that QR code? Was it on this wall? Oh, there it is. I can't tell if the documents on the terminals are all that's left from a larger archive, or carefully designed to communicate some hidden truth. Gonna guess possibly some hidden truth. I mean, you know, this game just reeks of secrets and hidden truths. So, wouldn't really surprise me. Let's be honest. Okay, this one I haven't done. The guards must be crazy. Right. There's a jammer down there. I can get past you. Beep away, mate. Beep away. Whoa! Right. Oh no, there's no point. There's no point in me doing that. I still need to get past him. Jam fam. Oh god, there's another one down there. But it does mean that I can take him. I can't jam you from here. Let me unjam. And then let it past. Shit. That one's still jammed. Woo! Bugger off. Alright. Let me jam you. So I can get this jammer. Woo! Jam that one. Quickly unjam that. Wait for him to come back, although we've got to be careful because then we do still have him. Go. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the shortcut. Nice. Alright, that one's completed. There was another one. One said that it had two on that hadn't been done. So those two have been done. This one has been done. One over there has been done. Two over there have been done. Over there have been done also. Huh. Okay, that's nice and everything, but recording number. Who the hell? That was me, but not me. It was someone else. What? Where's it gone? Now it seems to have disappeared. Huh. Okay. Let's hit this terminal. Which looks a lot different. Oh, part 2 of the certification. Ah. Part 2 has been designed to test your the consistency of some of your outlining responses in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate you agreed where appropriate. Begin. Yes. Since all human beings are persons, and some human beings have psychological capacities similar to animals, some animals are therefore persons. Since all human beings are persons, and some human beings have psychological capacities similar to animals, some animals are therefore persons. I mean, we're sometimes seen as animals, but we're not. I disagree. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. A person is under no authority other than that which they consent. Unless it's under law. I mean, under law, we are under authority, but no authority. A person is under no authority other than that which they consent. I guess. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. Well, sure, but can it be? There's all sorts of factors, but yeah, I guess. Value is discovered. Value is discovered. Yeah, I guess I guess I'd have to agree with that. You discover the value of something. You don't automatically know the value of something until you discover it. Like the value of an object, a thing, a person, whatever. So, yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Well, everyone deserves everything. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. How do you mean? Talents they were born into. Persons deserve talents they were born into. I know, reading it over and over and over isn't gonna make me understand it even more, but you know. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. How do you... In what sense? In what sense of talents do you mean? Like, I have no talents. Do I deserve to be born? What? I'm not sure about that one. I'm just going to disagree with that one. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Well, liberty and justice, yeah. Of course. Value is created. Value... Value in what way? Value in a monetary sense? Or value in a sentimental sense? Like, it has sentimental value, it has a monetary value. It's not really created, it's... Does that make sense? Value is created. You don't create value, it's just, it's whatever you put in that you get at. No, I'm gonna disagree with that one. Thank you. The certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when user profile has been generated. Press any key to exit. Okay, I probably misunderstood a few of those, but whatever. Hold on a second. Time out to be 4. Error log. Cannot load archive. Milton John. The day I oft remember when from sleep I first awaked and found myself reposed under a shade of flowers, much wondering where and what I was, whence, thither, brought, and how. Okay. Solutions. All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into butter or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity, though these latter-day Guatamas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot ass? Though I have to admit, the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated. To the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. It is indeed. It is indeed. Crazy is very, very, very much what we do best on this planet. We do some crazy shit. And people like crazy. The human machine. One day, you discover that you are not a human. Well, judging by who we are in here, I'm guessing so. Not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being. But you were created in a lab. Well, I mean, there's test tube babies. Is that not kind of the same? No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human being like themselves. You could continue your life. You could continue to live your life the way you have before, and nothing would change. How would you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? No, because life changes people. It's how we carve our emotions and our self-being through our experiences through life. Like I was a walkover. Like a lot of people would just walk all over me. But that experience changed me. And there's been other things that have changed me through time. Because I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I'm different. Does your understanding of the world itself change? Well, yeah. Yeah, the more you learn, the more your understanding of the world and how it works and how it revolves and blah 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 and this, that and the other changes. It's your learning experience. Do you reveal the information to others, or do you keep it to yourself? Why? Yeah, I reveal. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. I could tell you, this world has changed so much. I have changed personally in the 29 years that I've been alive. I have changed. My attitudes have changed. My personality has changed. I mean, I'm still weird. That's one thing that hasn't changed. I am still weird. But everything else has. Like, the understanding of the world and how it works. That's just... What we're going through now is just... fuckery. And no, I don't mean Donald Trump. That is just something else. There are other things afoot. But yeah, I do reveal information to other people. Like, that's part of conversation, you know. You have a conversation with them, and you tell them about your past, and how you think you see the world today, than what you thought it was 10, 15 years ago, of how it worked. Of course. 1500 to 2,000 words. The 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or hexadecimal code. Actually, that is hex. Problem is, I don't know hex. So I wouldn't be able to read that. But I doubt it actually says anything. Who knows? Okay. New text added to journal. We have one missing piece. A is open though. Where's A? A. I don't know where A is. Is A back where we were? Or is A somewhere else? Oh crap, we are out of time actually. So those have all been done, but we haven't got the star. So what is A? A is the middle. Ooh. Right, we do have all the pieces for that. But, unfortunately, boys and girls, we're out of time. So yeah, this is going to be... oh, God. Yeah. If it's going to start asking us questions like that, then my brain is going to be fried by the end of these episodes. Like, trying to understand what the hell I'm saying. Trying to get across my point. That's one thing that I have a major trouble with. That's one thing I have a major trouble with. Is that in my head, I know the words I'm saying. I know the words that I'm trying to say. But trying to get those words to go from my brain to my mouth and actually sound, you know, and actually make sense and sound cohesive. Yeah, no. Doesn't really work with me like that. Oh, great. Fantastic. Anyway, guys. Whew. Thank you all so very much for watching this episode. And I shall see you all next time as ever. Bye-bye.